Students, I am SP Brad. Welcome to onlineeducation.com. Today we will read summary of the poem Ode to Autumn written by John Keats. Before we start the summary of the poem, we will learn about the life of the poet. John Keats was in one way the most remarkable of all English poets, for he did not begin to write poetry seriously until he was 21 and he died when he was 26. So, in only 5 years, he wrote some of the most famous poems in the English language. Some of the loveliest odes among there are To a Nightingale, On a Grecian Urn, and To Autumn. John Keats had one sister and two brothers. Their father kept a writing stable in the city of London, and although he had not had much education himself, he sent John to school at Enfield, Hertfordshire. His father died when John was 9, and eventually the family went to live at Edmonton, near Enfield, with their grandmother. Kids left school at 15 and was started to a surgeon, and after 4 years went to London to become a medical student. He worked hard at medicine and passed his examination, but already he had started writing poetry, and soon he began to feel that he wanted to give up his whole life to being a poet. So he decided to give up medicine, and almost immediately he set to work to write a long poem called Endymion. In 1818, his brother Tom was dying of tuberculosis, and while he nursed him night and day till his death. Keats developed the disease himself. His mother had also died of the same disease. At this time, he fell deeply in love with one Fanny Brown. But love brought him more unhappiness than joy. Yet during these troubles, Keats wrote some of his most wonderful poems. In 1821, he became too ill to write, and his friends sent him to Rome, hoping that he would get better. But after a few weeks there that were full of suffering, he died. So let's start the summary of the poem. In this poem, Keats describes beauties and characteristics of autumn. In first stanza, the sun and autumn are conspiring to bless trees with fruits and to swell the god. In second stanza, autumn is viewed as a woman and its presence is felt on the granary floor. In third stanza, the musical aspects of autumn is vivid. It can be heard in bleating of full-grown lambs, songs of crickets, and twittering of swallows in the sky. Thanks. Have a nice day. Stay home. Stay safe.